Hey guys, welcome back to Screen Orb. Today we'll talk about bars that never survived bar rescue. Let's head into it. Number 13. Kilkenny's Irish Pub. Kilkenny's Irish Pub in California was mismanaged straight to hell, and Taffer did his best but couldn't get it done. The pub got a whole new look and a new name, Breakwall, but the mismanagement of the sisters who ran the place couldn't be overcome. It didn't help that from the look of the episode, they both seemed to be sleeping with their bar manager. Taffer fixed the bar, but what he really needed to do here was fix the people. On the bubble for season 1, the Chicken Bone renamed the Bone in Framingham. MA remained open but struggling. They reduced their hours and closed for summertime, and word on the street is that the Framingham Health Department inspector ordered the Chicken Bone to toss all of its food and identified more than a dozen violations that posed an imminent health hazard.
None of us are confident enough to be able to say this is the right way.
Number 12. Win Place or Show. Win Place or Show in Fairfield, Ohio got its name changed to the god-awful America Live and lasted 2.5 months after that. Their landlord locked them out of the bar, and a bunch of drama surrounding the bar's closing and taping of bar rescue, with allegations that partners were selling off their pieces of the business before the show ever taped. Nevertheless, John Taffer should have realized no one would ever want to get drunk at some place called America Live.
You stick up for your business.
I'm fighting for her right now.
You stick up for your business.
Number 11. Weber's Place. Weber's Place was a strip club turned music club in Reseda, California that Taffer attempted to work his charms on. Taffer turned it into Weber's Rum Bar and Grill. A year after he worked his magic, it was done. Taffer stopped the musical performances, but if the Yelp reviews are to be believed, the bar went back to its old ways. It didn't help that the owner let his staff steal from him, which no one can fix in 3 days' time.
What are the best attributes of a good dancer? Chuck?
Show, the performance.
The performance.
Number 10. Mystique Lounge. Mystique Lounge attracted a bad crowd in West Palm Beach, Florida, which ended up turning into shootings outside the club. John Taffer came in to clean the place up and get the right clientele in there. He did not succeed. He had one night where bottle service wasn't a train wreck, but once he skipped town, the newly minted Aura nightclub didn't last much longer.
Angela, that would be like
Dude.
7 ounces of alcohol in an 11-ounce glass, dude.
Number 9. J.A. Murphy's. Taffer couldn't do it again. Season 2 proved to be a tough one for him. This fourth bar, J.A. Murphy's, in Fells Point, Baltimore, went down just under a few months after its rescue. It seemed too little too late for the bar to succeed, and the owners were forced to shut it down. Rumor has it that there was also structural damage to the site that simply couldn't be fixed in 36 hours, with a bunch of seemingly crystal meth-fueled contractors. The newly renamed Murphy's Law turned out to be yet another soulless bar, created by Taffer down the tubes.
Have never seen anything like this before. How many times have you picked up raw chicken? Have you ever washed your hands?
Number 8. Headhunters. Taffer dubbed Headhunters in Austin, Texas the worst bar in America, and it lived up to it, with it being infested with roaches and employees who were literally paid nothing. He turned it into a steampunk bar named Metal and Lace, for some reason, because who doesn't love Victorian-era science fiction in Austin? The awful owner eventually closed the bar, finally freeing his employees. They never really embraced their new name or gimmick. Steampunk died in Austin the day Headhunters went under.
You came down here to tell me I have roaches in my bar?
I came here to fix your bar.
Number 7. Sand Dollar. The owners of Sand Dollar, renamed Bar 702, sold off the Las Vegas, Nevada bar in May 2014. This episode also got Taffer in trouble by generating a lawsuit against him and the show. They went after him for the way they were made to be seen on television with set-up confrontations, making the bar seem worse than it was. Oh, John Taffer, will you ever learn?
So my question to you is, can you turn this around?
I believed that I could do this.
Number 6. Gypsy. Gypsy was another Vegas bar. Taffer re-envisioned it as SBLV, but the bar didn't even make it to the end credits of the show. The owner refused to show up on the opening night of the club, and he never reopened the bar after Bar Rescue left. He gutted the place and planned to renovate and reopen the bar, but it never happened. The show portrayed him as a psychotic, abusive, drunk gay man. Was it true? Only his out-of-work bartenders know for sure.
Do you like it? Do you like when I talk to you that way? Why should they like it when you talk to them that way?
Number 5. Marley's on the Beach. Marley's on the Beach was a failing bar on the water in Warwick, Rhode Island that turned into a complete failure after Taffer decided to turn it into a Caribbean tiki-themed restaurant bar named Michelle's Beach Club. His reasoning? There wasn't any Caribbean food in the neighborhood. That makes total sense, especially since it shut down 2 months after Taffer was gone.
How long have you worked here?
4 years.
And how long have you been behind the bar?
About 3 years.
Number 4. Havana Cabana. The genius bar owner behind the Rocky Point Cantina thought heavy metal would bring in the college kid crowd in Tempe, Arizona. Sadly, it did not, despite its new rhymey name, Havana Cabana. Taffer's idea, Cuban food with Havana Cabana. What college student in Arizona doesn't love classic Cuban cuisine? That did not sit well. On top of that, the city hammered the establishment for not adhering to building codes with all the renovations.
Different earthy tones. They all just meld together so perfectly. But first off, we're going to do the Manhattan.
Number 3. Alibi Casino. Casino. Taffa's bar science experiment at this Vegas haunt led him to think a cougar bar is just what the town needed. After 20 years in business, the Alibi Casino, reinvented as the Garnet Lounge, died 2 months later after Bar Rescue visited. Now, where will the cougars get drunk and play video poker?
Who complained to Taffer Todd?
Doesn't sound like me. Couldn't really be.
Number 2. South Park Bar and Grill. The South Park Bar and Grill in Montclair, New Jersey was originally the pilot for Bar Rescue and was finally aired this past season. The bar was a train wreck, with the town itself not wanting to give them a liquor license back after they lost it. Guess the V-Bar never had a chance. They got busted for illegal drug use on the premises, among with other things. The best thing Taffa could have done was wipe this place out with a bulldozer.
They were telling me about the competitors down the street.
I wonder why they're losing money. This is actually more of a mess than I thought.
Number 1. Kashmir. This episode is best known for the insane, drunk, overcompensating bar manager of a bar named Kashmir, who got hammered constantly and kept screaming his catchphrase, "All in." The Raleigh, North Carolina bar got renamed Jewel Ultra Nightclub and ended up closing in May 2014. They blamed Taffa for not understanding the demo of the town they were in, which they said put the nail in the coffin. Listen, Taffa knows bar science. These people knew how to run a business into the ground. Who would you blame?
Rocky, how much were the comps on him tonight?
150.
And what were the total sales?
664.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.